I teach what I learn and I learn what I teach. I live by that, go by that. And so what I've been learning is emotions, my emotional life, my emotional body, the purpose of it, the meaning of it, the power of it. And I want to help you guys to understand it if you lack awareness in this particular area. Uh, what brought us here? Because we don't just get to the sacral chakra. And this is the thing that I'll reiterate through this whole lecture. Everything that I talk about is all well and good, but if you do not activate your root chakra, how does one activate their root chakra? Well, in the simplest terms, it is to become nothing. If that triggers you or frightens you, then I'm going to send, even if you got the root chakra class, I'm going to send it again in a link. So you'll have an email with all of the sacral chakra videos and all of the root chakra videos. Because if your emotions take you over, because it can happen to anybody, you have to know how to take control of your emotions once again. And that's very important because your emotional life, how you feel, is the end all be all. How you feel. So if you're in a relationship and you're compromising how you feel, you're not in tune with your emotional life. You're suppressing your emotional life. You're not in tune with your emotional life. And as we get into the scientifics of it all, that is detrimental to your overall well-being. You are God's creation at the DNA level, at the soul level. You're God's creation. So the fact that you have to suppress these things and hold your truth in is a result of what you've been taught and what you've been learning about stress. We'll talk a lot about stress in this build because stress is the thing, whether you're a race car driver, a teacher, work in a factory, it all boils down and dwindles down to stress and how you handle that stress. I want you to look at it as stress not being of the divine. On one spectrum, you have stress, and on the other spectrum, you have peace. Now, there are spiritual beings like yourself that want to just acquiesce to the stress and say, oh, it comes with the territory. It's just something I got to do. But in that, you are not connecting to the peace of your existence, the peace of your life. And we all have this ability. So we're going to talk about how to summons just your natural state of being. So we're talking about the sacral chakra, and we're going to venture off into emotions, bring it back into the sacral. But this is the message that I try to get through to people all the time. When you are connected to your soul, you're not going to say, oh, wow, I finally won the race that I was running. I finally got me a new car. I finally got me a new house. I'm connected to my soul. Yippee, yay. I finally did the thing in life that I really wanted to do. I've connected to my soul. Yay. No, it's never going to be that because people who do not connect to their soul get all of that type of stuff every single day. When you connect to your soul, when you like the process of activating each and every chakra is for your conscious mind to get in tune with your soul. And if this happens, it is a feeling. It is a feeling. It is an indescribable, subjective, real and true feeling of meeting your higher self and your soul and being led and being guided and knowing what you're supposed to do on this earth. That is a feeling. If you don't know what you're supposed to do on this earth, you're outside of your purpose. You think you need to do this, and then I'll be happy. You don't understand what I'm talking about. So in all things, we could be talking about sex, ritual, and it all deals with the sacral chakra because the sacral chakra is connected to the sexual organs. However, maybe it's this generation, maybe it's this society, maybe it's this world, but when it comes to sexual organs, they're not sacred. They're just pleasure centers that get used and reused till they can't be used no more. We use different things, toys, gadgets. So the fact of our sacral self, our sacral chakra being divine, we have a long way to go because we're using the equipment without reading the instruction manual. So use this lecture, use this time as an instruction manual to simply associate with your divine self through emotions, not through accomplishments, abilities, relationships, feats, successes. Because the reality, I want you to think about this, trillions of people, trillions of people, trillions, an innumerable number that you can't fathom, have lived and died, succeeded and failed, and it didn't matter what they did or what they didn't do. When you are in this earth, it may seem like there is some big existential goal that you must reach, but you are here today and you have an opportunity to take advantage of the whole entire universe and all of existence by just feeling. So we deal with the chakras from root to sacral to solar as a means to raise Kundalini. Because once we raise Kundalini to the heart, throat, third eye, and pineal, or third eye and crown, these are highly spiritual, condensed areas, and we have deep spiritual talks about the universe, about spirits, about gods, about deities. But if you don't feel like you are even associated with these things, how can you have the real conversation? In my life, I've heard high level conversations, all types of things. But if I didn't like myself, love myself, or even see divine within myself, I felt that they were talking about something extraterrestrial. But everything spiritual is encoded within your DNA. The highest level of all spirituality is encoded within you. This is going to be an instruction manual if you're patient enough, if you're willing to do the work, to go within yourself, to see the DNA, to see the soul, to receive all of the things that your soul has to tell you. That is a feeling. That is a feeling of relief. That is a feeling of poise. That is an emotion, right? So the purpose of activating, maintaining, sustaining your sacral chakra is to constantly be connected to the divine sexually, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. Everything you do, you represent the divine that is within you. This is a truth, or could be something that you continuously suppress, right? And how do we suppress our connection to the divine?